Hi everyone, welcome back to MovieTube. I am here to watch Glory for my first time ever, as many of you had suggested in my most recent movie reaction, and I thank you all so much for all the suggestions. This one also has Denzel Washington in it, so hell yeah, let's do that. Let's do some more of Denzel. Give me your suggestions down below, or any other things you would like to see me react to. But yeah, I'm very excited to check this out. I know that it is about, I think, the Civil War, but I know very little about it. I'm so sorry. I am Australian. Please forgive me. Okay, let's learn. If you haven't already seen my full reaction to this film, it is already up on Patreon, linked in the description and the pinned comment. And otherwise, feel free to leave a like and subscribe, and let's get into it. Robert Gould Shaw, the son of wealthy Boston abolitionist, was 23 years old when he enlisted to fight in the war between the states. He wrote home regularly, telling his parents of life in the gathering army of the Potomac. These letters are collected in the Houghton Library of Harvard University. Glory. So the whole film is based on these letters? That's so cool.
Dear Mother, I hope you are keeping well and not worrying too much about me. But this time, we must make it a whole country.
It's interesting how they're comparing it to then the revolution for against the British and French.
The regiment had never seen a Negro. Now the roads are choked with the dispossessed. We fight for men and women whose poetry is not yet written. They have made me captain, of which I am enormously proud.
Ooh, captain.
You would think it strange to see me giving orders to 100 men. A deep man, he said, believes that the evil eye can wither, that the heart's blessing can heal, and that love can overcome all odds. My dearest love to father, your son, Robert.
Righto. Captain Robert. Fancy. I can't pronounce that. Maryland, September 17th. The fact that they just had to walk toward each other. How terrifying would that be? Cannons being shot at you point blank, but you just keep walking forward. Whee! Oh, that will never leave your memory. His leg.
You all right there, Cam?
So deadly. It's so strange how the types of weapons that humans have is what determines the style of battle, whether it's, you know, line to line going toward each other, or completely different when there was like predominantly bows and arrows and spears being used, or whether you're using predominantly horses. It just changes the whole style of the fight. Are they actively in another battle while they just recovered these bodies?
Still at your neck, right, Captain? Surgeons are all busy, but I'll fix you.
Heard the latest? He says Lincoln's gonna issue an emancipation proclamation. Gonna free the slaves.
My God.
It's a victory?
Am I hurting you, Captain? I'm sorry.
Girl, the fact that there was ever a time where you couldn't be, like, knocked out for a surgery, like, I'm very, very grateful I was born when I was born, because I've had something as minor as, like, a tooth surgery where I got put under for it, and I'm very grateful for that, because I do not want to be alert and alive during such a thing. But before, they'd just be like, anyways, we're just gonna saw off your leg, try not to bite your tongue off. Here we go.
Captain Shaw. I was so proud when I heard.
All the other officers are dead.
Are working for your father. There's a shortage of housing.
No.
Sorry.
It's just Little shell-shocked.
There's someone who wishes to meet you.
Good to see you again, Robert.
Robert, have you met Frederick Douglass?
God, his parents are wealthy. Look at this house.
Mr. Douglas. I understand you were at Antietam.
Antietam, that's how you pronounce it. Okay. I'm glad I didn't guess, because I wouldn't have said it like that.
The governor is proposing to raise a regiment of Negro soldiers.
We will offer pride, dignity to those who have known only degradation.
Wonderful.
I've submitted your name, Robert.
It's a wonderful idea. Excuse me. What's the matter, Chester? Much punch?
Oh no, he's wasted.
Colored regiment?
So interesting how some would have fought for their rights but still not believe, but not believing that they're equal still. So strange.
I'm gonna do it. I want you to come with me. I would be honored to have you. Then you're an idiot.
Rob, is it true there's to be a colored regiment? Then I am your first volunteer.
Oh, God, their glasses were so tiny at the time, just barely covering their irises.
Hey, boss, when we get the blue suit?
Wait, are they going to fight without uniforms? They're so brave, volunteering. But I understand it's like directly for their freedom. Like, this is the most passionate they would be about any war thus far in their lives.
I am Colonel Robert Gould Shaw. I am your commanding officer.
Even though everyone wants to fight the French, of course. We love sticking it to the French. But this is more important for them.
Courage and honor, which has brought us together, will one day restore this union. May God bless us all.
Hell yeah.
Name Searle, Thomas Searle.
Jupiter shot.
Thomas Searles. Redville Camp, Massachusetts, November 27th, 1862. This was the 1860s. This was going down. I don't know why I thought it was earlier in the 1800s than this.
Wait, no, see, that's my space.
If you don't mind, I prefer a more space with more sufficient reading light.
Oh, I like it when how good as white folk.
I'd be happy to teach you.
I ain't got nothing to learn from no house here. Oh, good. Well, why don't you move your free black ass on out my shit? Hold up there, Buck. Ain't nobody said nothing to you, pap.
I'll be fine over here.
So there's a lot of resentment for those that have lived a free life while they never have.
Hey, would you quit that?
How young is he?
What's your name, Rob?
Can't you see that he's mute?
Yeah, I'm around Tennessee.
Tennessee?
Ran away when I was 12 years old. I ain't never looked back.
What you doing since then?
I run for president. I ain't win, though.
Damn, alone since 12. No wonder he's resentful that he's had freedom all his life. But you shouldn't pit against each other. It's a horrendous system that it's just utterly cruel.
Thomas.
Hello.
You know Charlie Morse.
Charlie?
Thomas, how was your meal?
Charming.
A word, please. I won't permit that kind of fraternization.
It's only Thomas.
He's an enlisted man.
Wow.
These men need a proper teacher.
How many here do not know right from left? This is your right, and this. Now you're learning, boyo. Company, forward, march.
Did the Americans like British people at this point? That might be a silly question.
Right. Who is the bloody Prince of Africa? Look straight ahead. Look straight ahead.
Damn.
You know, the Irish are not noted for their fondness for the color.
What about the uniform?
Still no word.
Rifles?
What, they're gonna attempt to send in all these troops with nothing? But yeah, okay, so he's Irish, not UK.
They are almost grave and sedate under instruction, and they restrain themselves. But the moment they are dismissed from drill, and you would not know from the sound of it that this is an army camp.
They sing.
They must have had to learn this from long hours of an inhuman work. To set their minds free so quickly, it gives them great energy.
It's the only thing that would keep you sane when...
Leave the state as fine a regiment...
Damn, shaving his head with a single blade.
...as ever your son, Robert. Assemble the men. In accordance with President Lincoln's wishes, that the Confederate Congress has issued a proclamation. It reads, any Negro taken in arms against the Confederacy be returned to a state of slavery. Any Negro taken in federal uniform will be put to death.
Oh my God.
Any white officer taken in command of Negro troops shall likewise be put to death.
What?
Full discharges will be granted in the morning to all those who apply. Dismissed.
If you're not here in the morning, I understand.
What the heck?
Still want that blue suit?
I don't know enough about why these things happened, but, like, that's just sealing yourself to lose the war. I don't... So, Thomas, a previously free man, has to face, if he continues, the potential of becoming a slave when he never was before. What a strange decree.
Sir, farmed and ready, sir.
How many are left?
Brave as frick.
1, 2, 1, 1. Come here. You're not dismissed, boy. You'll get up. I said get up.
Sergeant Major, I have no doubt that you are a fair man, Mulcahy.
Mulcahy.
I wonder if you are treating these men too hard.
The boy's your friend, is he?
We grew up together, yes.
Let him grow up some more.
Damn. I don't know much about Ireland's history regarding, like, black and white people being against each other within Ireland and the UK. I'd like to learn more about that, actually. I know very little. Finally, they've received their uniforms, or just the rifles? But at least they have something to freaking fight with.
If you can handle that, boy. 2.
Do that again.
Do that again.
Down on each other.
Now they're betting. Damn. Good shot.
Attention, company!
You're a good shot, Private.
Squirrel hunting.
Ah. Damn, squirrels are a tiny target.
But you're handy with a gun.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, if you can shoot a squirrel, you can shoot a bottle. They're tiny and they're fast.
Faster!
Faster!
Discharge your weapon. Discharge your weapon.
A good man fire 3 aim shots in a minute. Faster!
Reload. Faster!
Whoa!
Faster! Do it!
Yikes.
Ready! Aim! Fire!
Damn.
Morning, Major.
I want to talk to you if you wouldn't mind getting down from your horse.
Quite literally from his high horse.
Why do you treat the men this way, Robert?
How should I treat them? I'm getting these men ready for battle.
Robert, they're already as good as the 7th ever was. They march well, they're disciplined.
No thanks to you.
I beg your pardon?
Whoa.
Who do you think you are? Acting the high-up colonel.
If you don't believe in what we're doing here, maybe you shouldn't be part of it. It is my job to get these men ready.
Oh, he doesn't think they're actually going to have to experience battle. Okay.
I owe them as much as they have given. I owe them my freedom, my life if necessary.
Okay.
Maybe so do you, Cabot. I think you do.
Gosh, he's handsome. So he also sees himself as doing the ethical thing by preparing them for the worst. So sad.
Charlie and his little toy bayonet. Go on, get over. Now stab me. What? Now, come on, stab, not tickle. You're the worst soldier in this whole company. Now hit me!
Damn!
No shame, son. Get up. I said get up! Got the duck, that's all.
Sergeant, deal with that man.
He's got such a mischievous smile when he's doing that.
Robert, I'd like to speak to you for a moment in private.
Enlisted men wishing to speak to their commanding officer must first get permission. You understand, Private?
Yes.
Thomas.
God!
He's risking so much for this, and it's just
Open to that boy!
made him lose any feeling of equality he once had.
What you think now? So smart, didn't you? Yeah, you in real school now, though, ain't you? What you gonna do, cry? Yeah, you sure enough learning now, ain't you?
Making him regret ever putting trust in... Ugh. Oh, yeah.
Oh, man, say there's a farm ain't but 2-3 miles from here. The lady over there giving biscuits and gravy.
Don't even think about it.
Maybe get myself some real shoes.
They find out, they liable to shoot you.
You old man or is you an old woman? I forget.
All right.
He's like, don't listen to me then.
Dear Mother, if things continue to go badly, I wonder if I might not end my days as an outlaw leader of a band of fugitive slaves. I don't know these men. Their music
You refuse to learn.
is different from ours.
You want to only be...
I might do a great deal, but I am afraid I shall show them.
He wants to only be like in pure power and not ever show power and strength by taking, I don't know, like a backseat and learning from others. That is true power and true strength.
I just wanted to say Merry Christmas, Robert.
Merry Christmas, Thomas.
But I know he feels like what the harshness is getting them prepared for the terrors that he has experienced and how maybe he felt unprepared for the horrors he was going to see. But it's different when you're one of the troops amongst your fellow white men you're seen as an equal as to when you're...
We've caught a deserter.
Is it Thomas?
Reform your ranks! The prisoner is to be flogged before the entire regiment.
Oh, God. Yeah, come on. Are you kidding me?
Excuse us, Sergeant Mulcahy.
Your pleasure, Colonel.
You can't be serious. What are you fighting this fight for then?
Stand at attention! Sergeant Mulcahy, you may commence.
I can't look. You can't be serious. You're just proving to everyone that you see them as less than human. Stop. Humans are so sick to each other, just... How could any of the soldiers respect you now? You're no better than who they're fighting. I know you think you're doing it to toughen them up. This is not...
The men need shoes, Colonel. The boy was off trying to find himself some shoes.
He wasn't even deserting.
He wants to fight, same as the rest of us.
Yeah, more. Grr. Oh, they're raw. They are just...
All of the men like this?
Most of them. Good afternoon, Colonel.
I want 600 pair of shoes and 1,200 pair of socks, and anything else you've been holding out on us.
We just don't have any.
Bitch! Damn it, you can't I? You really think you can keep 700 Union soldiers without proper shoes because you think it's funny?
In dry socks. Dry feet. No longer gangrened and wet.
Sir. Protest this through channels later on.
Attention! You men enlisted in this regiment that you would be paid the regular Army wage of $13 a month. But since you are a colored regiment, you will be paid $10 a month. Regiment fall out by company to receive pay.
Where you going, boy? $10, a lot of money. Hey, Papa, you finna lay down for this too?
I must feel like, what can you do? Like,
Where's your pride now?
Yeah, Uncle ain't got himself a real bargain here. Get your slave with you. Yeah, tear it up. Tear it up.
I can't fathom the feeling of being constantly shown and told that your life is worth less than another's. It's exhausting to prove that your life is equal to someone else's.
If you men will take no pay, then none of us will.
I didn't expect that from him. Finally, their uniforms. He's now trying to show them, like, I do see you guys as equals. that whole lifetime of being told and paid and treated like you're not, it's exhausting. It's not a way to live. Why do humans do this to each other? We so badly need for another human to be less than. It's like a sick, twisted thing we have within us that we need, like, this hierarchy. No one person is worth more or less than another. And it's not just America that has done this either. Like, every type of human tries to do this and belittle another group of humans to being less than. It's tired and it's pathetic.
Man, I forgot how hot it was down here. Welcome home, boys. Take a good look. It's all a memory now that the Northman come.
Well, you'll want to see this.
This is them entering into action.
Company!
Their first time.
This regiment was formed with the promise that only white officers would be commissioned to lead it. Nothing was mentioned, however, about non-commissioned officers. But on behalf of the entire regiment, you are hereby awarded the rank of Sergeant Major.
Congratulations.
I ain't sure I'm wanting this, Colonel.
I know exactly how you feel.
Runaway slave, but we come back fighting men. Go tell your folks our kingdom come.
It'd be so surreal for those kids to see. Bourtford, South Carolina, June 9th, 1863. Sorry if I pronounced that wrong. Oh, so they just recruit.
Tell true, old man. This year, every day like Christmas.
Like what? Like Christmas.
Christmas. And how scary and sad that, sorry, so many of these people would rather be in active war and literally in battle and in extreme danger than where they were. Like, if that doesn't prove how cruel the entire, like, of having slaves just to work your home, your plantation, like, they'd rather be in war.
We're all very excited to have you here, Shaw. The regiment should enjoy their stay here. Can't promise you much action. Meet Colonel Montgomery.
I'm hiking a company over to the Georgia coast in the morning. I could use a hand.
Oh, okay. This is not the front lines, though.
What do you think your men are up to?
I'm sure they're excited, but it's nerve-wracking as well.
The men march handsomely, Colonel.
Thank you, sir.
Darien, Georgia, June 11th, 1963. Oh, sorry, 1863. Not the 1960s.
Town's clean, sir. Ain't no ribs here.
Right, you hear that, boys? Let's clear her out!
Alright, let's get looting and booting.
Shoot now.
I don't see why not. Go ahead.
Wait, who are you shooting?
Shoot the lady, boy.
Wait, what?
Don't shoot. We ain't possessed here. That man is a civilian.
You really think anybody's gonna put these boys into some real combat? Do you?
Really? Oh.
I mean, they're little children, for God's sake. They're little monkey children, and you just gotta know how to control them. You see what I mean? Children.
Take your hands off the white lady.
Whoa. What the hell?
Tell your men to set torches and prepare to fire the buildings.
I will not.
For what?
That is an order.
And by articles of war, I am not bound to obey it.
Explain that at your court-martial, after your men are placed under my command.
Oh, God.
Fall out to set torches, prepare to fire the town.
For why? I'm not... Is it so that the Rebs don't have anywhere to return to? I don't...
What you looking at, Biscuit?
Dear Father, I need your help. Despite my many requests, we are to be used only for manual labor. I feel that only a letter directly from you to Lincoln himself can have the desired effect.
Interesting.
I can think of no other course. I am sure you both pray, as I do, that all this has not been in vain.
Come on, now chill. I figured this war would be over a whole lot sooner.
Yeah.
And you let us head on up there where the real fighting is. And it wouldn't be nothing but Rebs down if they let the 54th in it. Listen.
As you were!
It's like tits on a bull.
You're looking at a higher rank, Corporal, and you'll obey and you'll like it.
What
the hell is going on here?
Yes, you. What's your name? I'm putting you up on charges.
Oh, there ain't no cause for that, sir. Just a soldier's fight, sir.
All right, you men move along.
Hell yeah.
Let's drum a banjo.
It's wild how they're mad at them when they're wanting to fight, like, and do the hard yards, like.
Yeah, button up that collar. Tuck in them big black lips. Shrink up that nose. You can march like the white man. You can even wear his suits, but you ain't never gonna be nothing to him. But an ugly-ass chimp in a blue suit. Oh, you don't like that, do you? Want to fight me, boy? Huh? What you gonna do about it?
All right. Hey, you ain't nothing but the white man's dog.
What are you? Go out and fight everybody, because you've been whipped and chased by hounds. And dying's what these white boys been doing for going on 3 years now. Dying for you, fool. I know, because I dug the graves. Time's coming when we're going to have to ante up and kick in like men.
You watch who you calling. And around here is you.
You ain't careful, that's all you ever gonna be.
Jesus. As right as his experience may be, it's not helping to fight the same team when you're all dying for the same cause at the end of the day. It is hard. I don't know.
What can I do for you? You can give me and my regiment a transfer to combat command. 34 mansions, I think it was, pillaged and burnt.
Along with confiscated valuables shipped north.
Fascinating.
Shall I go on?
Should we maybe tell a few more people about your operations?
I can report you to the War Department.
Let you take your regiment out to fight.
James Island, South Carolina, July 16, 1863. Now it's going to lead to lives lost who don't deserve to lose their lives, but it's what they've been training for. They're coming back, right? Reload, 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 reload.
Reload! Ready! Aim!
Come on, come on.
Fire! Reload! Fire at will! At will! Fighting!
Oh God. Thomas. Oh my God. Oh no, oh no. Major. Hell yeah. Good job, Snowflake. I'm just saying that because that's what he would call him, but no, Thomas. Okay, okay. Where's Major? Did he survive?
Tom.
How do, Colonel?
Is it lethal?
Hurts, doesn't it? Well,
The Major's okay.
he'll be back in Boston, sitting by the fire, reading Hawthorne.
I'm not going back.
You're shot. You have to go back.
Wait, why? You can't stay.
Promise me. Promise me.
All right.
But he'll die of his wounds. He needs to go to a hospital.
Sergeant Rollins has recommended that you receive a commendation, and I think you should bear the regimental colors. Why not?
Wanted to say something, sir, but
Go ahead.
I ain't fighting this war for you, sir. I mean, what's the point? Ain't nobody gonna win.
Somebody's gonna win.
I mean, you get to go on back to Boston, big house and all that. What about us? What do we get?
Well, you won't get anything if we lose. What do you want to do?
Don't know, sir.
Probably never had that option.
Ain't nobody clean. Be nice to get clean, though.
How do we do that?
My aunt help him kick in, so. But I still don't want to carry a flag.
He wants to be in the fighting lines, yeah.
General Strong, 54th Massachusetts, request the honor of leading the attack on Fort Wagner.
Oh, God.
There's more to fighting than rest, sir. There's character. There's strength of heart. You should have seen us in action. We were a sight to see. We'll be ready, sir. When do you want us?
Wow. But the casualties.
Kangaroo pack.
They knew about kangaroos then? Cool. Hope Thomas is okay.
Tomorrow, we go into battle. Let me fight with the rifle in one hand, good book in the other, and I have no fear.
Damn, they're brave.
Know that we went down standing up.
And that they will be free from the oppression.
That we died for freedom.
That is true freedom that they are asking for.
Never had no family, and you feel funny.
Come on now, you doing fine.
Y'all's the only family I got. And, I love the 54. Ain't much a matter what happens tomorrow, man. Yes.
I wonder if they know just how deadly this mission is, but I'm sure they do if they know that they're the first ones heading into that base. The other battalions are watching as 54th goes first.
Get out, 54th!
Truly fighting together, dying together. It's... You don't need to be on opposing sides. All of your lives are changing the world. Even though I wish it didn't have to take lives to change the world, it's often has.
I wonder if you might do something for me. Have some letters here. If I should fall, remember what you see here.
He's genuinely ready to go down with the ship.
Port to the rear of stretcher bearers. Do it now!
You go on, honey. We be by directly.
Oh, God. He's hardly healed at all from the wound, and he's just back in it. And Shaw has grown with his battalion after his own shell shock and terrifying experience in battle. I'm so glad Shaw had someone like the Major to, I don't know, be a friend that puts reality to you and doesn't let you go too far with your ego. They'll be supportive, but they'll also say, hey, you need to change. And
if this man should fall, who will lift the flag and carry on?
I will.
I'll see you in the fort, Thomas. Fix! Bayonet! Arms!
He's having to do all of it one-handed, Thomas.
March!
Oh boy.
Steady, boys!
God, they're still so exposed. I'd hardly call that cover.
Commander! My command!
Oh. God. Just so many casualties, they're just getting slaughtered. Such an awful position. Oh my God. army died for a freedom they'll never see. They're advancing up. Thomas. Good job, Thomas. Good job. Wait. None of them made it. The 54th Massachusetts lost over half its numbers in the assault on Fort Wagner. The supporting White Brigade also suffered heavily before withdrawing. The fort was never taken. As word of their bravery spread, Congress at last authorized the raising of black troops throughout the Union. Over 180,000 volunteered. President Lincoln credited these men of color with helping turn the tide of war. Absolutely. That was very upsetting. Alrighty, everyone. That was Glory. And it ended so upsettingly. But it's such a raw reality of, you know, most of these battles. I mean, the outcomes are devastating, and even if you survived, it's... I wonder if any of them got captured again and forced back into slavery. And oh god, I can't bear it. But they were so strong, fighting a fight almost nobody wanted them to win. Even felt like people on their own side and all that. And I know Shaw was just trying to toughen them up as much as he could for the realities of war that he had seen. And just, you know, everyone else expected them not to see the brutality of war, but he was determined that his battalion would, and they did. But he died along with them as such a young man, like in his 20s. It's just ridiculous, but it was very brave of all of them. It's very heartbreaking. And yeah, I hope you all enjoyed. I'm sorry that I was a blubbering mess, as per usual. I can't not. And yeah, it's really fascinating learning more about what happened, and I definitely didn't get taught too much about American Civil War, especially, more just about world wars and such. So I'm definitely undereducated in this field, so it's really fascinating to learn where I can, even though, you know, all kind of movies and TV shows, unless they are trying to be one-to-one documentaries, are, you know, dramatized, and sometimes you won't know the full scope, but it still helps paint a picture and learn aspects that I didn't know about before. So it was very fascinating. And it's so interesting how different of a world people like Thomas lived up in the north to so many of the experience of black people in the south, and just how different that was. I mean, America is the USA is a huge country. Australia is just as big, but we've got way fewer people, and we're not spread out living across the whole continent. We live just on the coasts predominantly. But yeah, it's just crazy. But yeah, thank you all so much for joining me on this beautiful journey. If you would like to become a patron and see my full uncut reaction, you're welcome to. The link is in the description and the pinned comment. Otherwise, just your support here on YouTube is very much appreciated. Subscribing, leaving a like, I thank you all so much. And please leave your suggestions, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.